Now for the second part of the previous video, which I had entitled, My God is Greater Than Your God. This one here I'm going to entitle, My God is the Same as Your God, just seen through different eyes. Now I'm going to go through and repeat the information that she had displayed on her video, and after I tell what she said, then I'm going to make my comments about it in relationship to my God. Now I ask you to remember now that I don't have the ability to memorize or remember things for very long periods of time. So as I make my comments on these different topics she brought up, it will be coming to you as God lays it on my heart, basically a spontaneous thing. There's no thought going into it, no analyzing it, trying to determine what to say or anything of this nature. So with that knowledge, understand again that I'm not attacking the lady, not trying to belittle her or anything of this nature, because as I said, I appreciated the video and found it very refreshing, as I said before. Okay, the first thing she said was, my God doesn't cause the division of families, groups, nations, or the world. Now, based upon that, it indicates that if her God doesn't, then there must be another God. Well, there is another God, and it's my God. But you know what? My God doesn't do any of those things either. Mankind does it himself. It's by his choice of how he wants to live life is what occurs. It's not done by any God. It's done by mankind. The second part, my God brings peace as only it can. My God does too. But my God is limited, just like your God. My God can only bring peace as long as man allows it. And we know that has not been allowed from the beginning of time. There has never been what we call peace. All because of mankind and its freedom of choice. It doesn't condemn, martyr, or judge humanity, nor anything it creates. Neither does my God. Now think about it a minute. God doesn't condemn wrongly. He doesn't make people die unnecessarily. He doesn't judge humanity if they stay in His will. Neither does He judge anything He creates, such as animals, trees, and things of this nature. They are coexistent with us, and if destruction comes upon them, majority of time is from us, not Him. Everything my God creates is equal. So is my God. Everything is equal. In God's eyes, He does not have a, I can't think of the word, anyways, He doesn't choose between people unjustly. Now that may not make sense, but the words that she's using here also applies to my God. It isn't absent, ambiguous, or confusing. Neither is God, or my God. If you accept Him as He is, you recognize who He is, and you follow what He laid out for us, it's the same as your God. It's in plain sight. It's everything within and everything without. So is my God. If you have him inside you, or if you have him outside you, my God is the same as your God, just seen through different eyes. It is scientifically provable and evident in every living thing. Now what she's leading up to applies to my God as well, as you'll see in a few minutes, when we learn what her God is. It's the same as my God. It can be found in the never-ending creation of the cosmos. That's my God. He created it all. It didn't just happen. He created it. And I'll share that in a later video. In the Prosoverse environment. That's my God. And in the miraculous functions of our human bodies as far down as the microscopic cell. Again, that's my God. Can't deny it. That's my God. Her God is, so far, is the same as my God. There's no separation. My God isn't necessarily a who, but is most assuredly a what. Now there's where our God differs. My God is a who. My God is made up of the characters of her what God, as you will see in a minute. It doesn't care if we believe it or not. My God doesn't either. If you don't want to believe, that's your right. He's not going to force it on you. I'm not going to force it on you. It doesn't matter. If you don't want to believe, don't believe. Be prepared to suffer the consequences, though. It just is. He just is. Whether your belief is in a God or your belief is in a no God, your God must stand up to mine in order to survive. So far it looks like my God stood up to your God. The time has come for your belief or your God to stand up to my God. Are you ready? I've been ready for a lot of years. Who is my God? This God that you know? Now, as I read these, relate them to my God. My God is logic. So is mine. Every one of us has the ability to use logic to decide what we want to believe and what we don't want to believe. My God is reason. My God gives a real reason for everything. Other gods doesn't give a reason. Not an end result reason. My God is truth. That's my God. My God is truth. And He's alive. What God needs anything more? What God is anything less? Excuse me. A little choked up here. That's my God. My God's Trinity would go as follows. Tolerance. My God sure has tolerance. Impartiality. That's my God. Not a partial part of Him. And freedom for every living thing. My God. You have the freedom to believe and act the way you want to, and my God will not take it away from you. Her closing statement was, think about it. My closing statement with this part, think about what I shared. Thank you.